Okay everyone, and today I have another review for you. It's by Tonsen Arts again, the Adolescent Malevolence 03B version of Kid Boo. Now we're gonna take a look at it. I haven't opened it. I just received it today in the mail. Here's the side. Here's the back of the figure of all the poses and accessories it comes with. There's the other side for Kid Boo. I think this version might be from the anime. Now, I did look at this figure under normal lighting. It actually looks like a very dark pink, almost like a dark bubblegum color on the for the flesh tone. But I'm gonna open it up and let's see what the figure actually looks like. So let's open it up right now and see what this figure is like. Let me get my my box cutter there, and then let's open it up. Yep. Yeah, the box did come with slight damage right there in the corner, so that's fine. Alright, let's see what this figure looks like. Oh wow, this is incredible. So, let's open it up. Hopefully there's no tape. I don't think there is. Okay, so here we go. We have some of the accessories at the top. We got a sticking out his tongue face. We got an evil like grin. We got a yelling, shouting face. That looks pretty good. We got an evil laughing, looks like face, and we got a evil teeth gritted face, and we looks like we have a taunting. I guess it would be like his taunting the Z fighters, Goku and Vegeta, right? I forgot who he taunts, but his taunting body, I guess, taunting them, you know. And let's see what kind of hands we have. We have 4 pairs of hands. It looks like a stand for the blast effect that it comes with. That's pretty cool. It comes with a blast effect. So let's get this out. I don't know how long I'm gonna take to review this video, but I want to check this figure out. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. Let's look at the head sculpts first. I was really excited to get this. So we have this head sculpt. Let's take a look at it. Any paint defects on it? Looks pretty clear. Oh, I see a little spot of black right under the eyebrow. Right in there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's dirt or... Yeah, it looks like little spots of paint of black, but that's fine. I don't notice it that much. Let's look at the other head sculpt. The crazy laughing face. I don't know what this is. This one looks... it has a little bit of paint spots here and there. It's not really dust or dirt or anything. But the molds look like... I can see the casting of the pieces of mold. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but it's molded like on the top of his pink horn, and it goes down around the face. So it's molded plastic and looks a little shiny there. I don't know why. Is that glue or something? It might be... yeah, it might be some glue residue seeped out, I guess. It looks real shiny right there. I don't know if you can see that. Wow. Okay. And the eyes of each of this head sculpt looks pretty good too. I don't see any mistakes there. Let's look at the screaming head sculpt. Oh, Looks like we got some plastic defect right there. Looks like, what is that? Some shiny paint of some kind. It looks like a piece of glitter or something that's on that horn right there. Yeah. The face looks pretty good. Yeah. I don't see really any mistakes there, but that's good too. Okay, let's check the other head sculpt real quick. Head sculpt right here. This looks pretty good. These head sculpts overall look pretty amazing and pretty good. They look well done. There might be paint defects or spots or stuff because this is a third-party figure. I guess I was kind of late to actually pre-order this guy. I actually did pre-order him from overseas, and I did not receive the first batch of pre-order, which is unfortunate, and I had to unfortunately try to get a refund, but I could not, which is really annoying. However, I did find it again, not the version that I wanted, or that I was actually going to order both versions, but I found the B version that was still available, and I got it. Here's the evil teeth grid face. This looks pretty good too. Yes, I don't see too much of yeah, that one head sculpt had some glue residue that was very noticeable. It looks like this one has like a spot of glue right there. I don't see any paint. There's still some black. Looks like dust. It might be dust actually. I don't know. It might be dust. Could be this is not dust though. That is actually yeah, that's some glue residue there. Let's also look at the hands now, and before we get to the figure, hands and the blast effect. All right, put that to the side. So let's look at the hands. So I don't remember. You know what? Yeah, these hands. I'm looking at them right now. I don't see anything wrong with them, and it looks like each of the portholes for the ball joint, except for this one, looks a little bit deformed. This one right here, let's look at that real quick. It does not look completely round, if you can see that. I don't know. So look at that. So there might be defects also in your figure, if you have it, if you've noticed it or not, or if you have not picked it up, there might be defects. Let's look at this blast effect, and it's attached to a hand. That doesn't look completely rounded either. I don't know how well that would fit on the figure itself, but I will test the hands out since I've noticed that the ball joint socket portholes are not actually completely rounded. So I want to test that out. Here's the blast effect. That looks really nice actually. That's like it's a clearish painted plastic, and it goes from a light purple to a dark purple, if you can tell on the camera. So yeah, there's that. And okay, and here's a stand for it, but we'll check the stand out later. So let's get into the figure itself. I'm gonna put these aside, and we'll take a look at the figure. And maybe, you know what, this time I will do the head sculpts on this figure as well as the hands. And let's see how it looks. Okay, so on first glance of the figure, that looks really, really good. I cannot complain. That looks like Kid Boo, all right. Definitely Kid Boo. Let's go over the paint on it, on the overall figure. The paint on the cuffs, and well, let's start with the skin. The skin is like, so under normal lighting, as I stated, it's very It looks like a very dark pink, but under some LEDs or some high intensity lighting, like the lighting I have now, it looks pretty normal, doesn't it? So the skin tone of pink, I wouldn't say it's accurate per se on the B version. I'm not sure about the A version. If I get a hold of the A version, I'll do a comparison video of both of them. Anyway, so this version is under these lighting conditions looks pretty normal. The cuffs are a gloss black, and around the top and the bottom of his cuffs are yellow, a matte yellow. So also on around the belt for the Majin symbol, to the Majin symbol, is a gloss black, and this is a matte yellow with a gloss black on the Majin symbol actually. And the pants are a matte white, and the boots, on top of the boots and the bottom of the boots, are yellow, same as the cuffs, and the bottom or the top of the boots right here are gloss. So yes, now let's see the articulation of the figure. Let's go up to a T, and that is excellent. That is very, very good. You have bicep swivel on this boo, and it's kind of tight. Oh, that actually turned the top of the bicep there. That turned that around, the tricep, and yeah, that's kind of tight actually on that side. So there is some tightness. This is a third-party figure. This one is tight, but not to the point where it would turn the tricep like this one. That's a problem. Well, not really so much. I can probably put some oil in there, or just keep moving it, or apply heat to it, and maybe just kind of loosen it up. But yeah, it is turning. As you can see, it is turning the tricep up there. Anyway, let's do the bend at the arms, at the elbows. Oh, that's tight. That's really, really tight elbow bends. That looks pretty good. Kid Boo's flexing his muscles. That's very funny. Anyways, okay, let's put them back down. And let's rotate the arms down. Yeah, you can rotate the arm all around, of course, because it's on a ball joint. Now, inwards, I can see it's got a butterfly joint that goes inward. Let's see how far it can go. I don't want to break it. Hold on. Let's bend the arm back in. Let's see how far he can bend his arms inward. Can he do cross arms? He can hug himself. Yeah, I guess he could hug himself pretty much, or maybe do a blocking effect with a specific face. That looks pretty good. I think that's very acceptable right there. That's good. Okay, let's put the arms down. And let's do a crunch back with his head as far as it could go. That's how far it looks like he's flying. That's actually pretty good. You can do a flying pose with him. That's very good. And you can, yes, and actually, yeah, you can do, let's see, can he do a backbreaker? Almost. Wow, that is actually very good. That's a flying pose right there for this Kid Boo. That is very, very good. Wow. Okay, I'm blown away by that. Okay, now let's do an ab crunch. Let's see how far he can crunch himself. Can he sit? Yeah, I guess he could sit, and yeah, he can sit. You can sit down. You can have him in a sitting pose if you want to sit him down. That's pretty good. Okay, so now let's check the waist. The waist. You know, as far as squeakiness goes, I haven't noticed that much. I mean, you probably can hear it on the camera, but the only thing that I can tell is the tightness of the elbow joints and this tricep right here that turns, or this bicep joint, it turns the tricep joint with the ball joint in it. This one did not, but let's see. Yeah, this one does not, but the other one does. So this is a little bit too tight in there. Anyways, let's go down to the legs and let's see what kind of kicks he can do. He can do a kick back that far and a kick about that much. That's a good kick. So, yeah. And let's see about the knees. The knees, unfortunately, the knees do not bend that much back, but I think since it's a short figure, it's unnecessary for a kid boo to really bend his knees since he's so short. Okay, let's check the bottom of the boot. There's no rotation there, no rotation there. And any ankle pivoting going on? Nope. There's a toe bend, and this one, if you notice this toe bend goes a little bit too much far down. It's not flush at all like that. It's not a flush. So there's something wrong with that roller pin that's in there, or the plastic is actually, yeah, I can see something. There's a defect in the plastic right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't stop the boot from being flush. It goes down a little bit further than it should. So yeah, maybe you would have to fill it in with some kind of liquid hardener, like super glue or something, and maybe fix that. I mean, it can be done. Just have to be careful with not getting any adhesive into that roller pin that's in there, and it would seize up the toe bend. And then let's see this one. See, this one is more flush. I don't see it going down anymore, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, because there's more plastic right in there. I don't know if you can see it. So there might be more plastic in there, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this toe bend. Oh, and this one looks, yeah, this one. Yeah, there we go. Yep, this is pretty flush. How about ankle articulation? There is none, actually. Yeah, you can't go up and down. You can't go side to side. So there's the figure itself. Now, let's see the back of the figure. The back of the figure's sculpting looks pretty good. He's got all his exhaust ports, I guess you would call them, for his body when he blows his stack. So yeah, they're all over the arms, all on the chest, and everything else. Okay, let's get to the heads. Let's take that head off, and let's put this head on. The first head is that sticking out his tongue. And please tell me I don't need heat for this, because if I do, then this, come on, I don't. All right, I guess I am gonna need to. Come on. Shouldn't be necessary, but well, this is a third-party figure. Oh, there we go. That was a really tight fit right there. Okay, look at that. That looks pretty funny, actually. For being an evil kid. Yeah, he's actually taunting the Z fighters that were fighting on another planet, you know, with Vegeta, Goku, and I forgot who else was there. Mr. Satan, Dende, and Fat Boo was there too. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, next, whoops, and there, oh wow, his torso came apart. Okay, let's try to get that head off one more time. There we go. And we'll do the, oh, did I just take the whole joint off with this head? I think I did. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's see if I can get it back on and see if I can get this. I'm going to have to pull at the neck. Nope, that did not work. So the joint is stuck in there. So you're going to need heat to, every time you swap these heads, I believe, because this one is, you know what? Let's not do the heat. Let's, I'm going to use my pliers real quick to get this joint out. That way this, okay, so this review can continue. I'm going to be careful not to damage the plastic. Okay, I got it. Let me see if I can stick this back on there. You know what? Let's see if I can get this back on off camera. I'm so sorry about this. But I do reviews, you know, as I get the figure. I don't prepare, which I should, for these things that are troubling. So let me get this joint back on real quick. Give me a second. See if I can get it back in. This is probably going to take a little bit of force. So I'm probably not going to continue with the head sculpts, but as you saw that, the head sculpts are there. So anyways, let me see if I can get, where is my hair dryer? Here we go. Let me see if I can push this back in. Give me a second, guys. This is unfortunate, but this is what happens. So. Alright, let's see if I can get it back in. Wow, I did not know this was going to happen. Well, there you go. Now you know. You need to apply heat to, whoops. You need to apply heat to your head sculpts before you install them on the ball joint of the neck. Wow, there we go. I got it. So, let me check. Yeah, these, each of these head sculpts, as I mentioned earlier, well, I mentioned for the hands, but they all need to have heat on them. That's unfortunate that this neck joint, the port in there for the ball joint is not really secured tightly, and that's kind of a problem. If you see that, this is how it looks on the neck. It's got like a, you can push it back. It's got like a cutout right at the top of the neck right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a cutout where you can bend the head as far as it can go. But the only problem is this ball joint right here at the top and of the neck, where it places it into the socket itself, is not that secured, and that's unfortunate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this head sculpt off and actually install, let's see which one of them is my favorite. My favorite one would be this one right here. Yeah, the evil laugh. I'll do this one. Why not? We'll keep this head sculpt on and avoid we will avoid switching head sculpts. This one looks pretty good. I like this one. But as I stated, yes, you have to be careful. Let's try the hands now real quick. I hope that's not the case with the hands too, but it might be. I'm going to try one pair. That's it. And see what happens. So let's try the hands. Let's see, which hands would I want to do? You know what? Let's do the blast effect. So let's get this out of here. And I'm going to do the blast effect hand. And coupled with one of the other hands, if I can do them. If I can't, then I'm gonna have to use heat again. So I'm sorry about that. That's how it is with third-party figures. Especially if you're gonna do a review, you have to prepare in advance. But I, on the other hand, just want to show you as quickly as possible each of these figures. So let's take off. Which hand would this be for? This would be the right hand. Okay, let's take off the right hand. Let's see what happens. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now, let's see if it's easy to install without taking out the socket as I pull it off. That's unfortunate. Of course, it's gonna need heat. So if I install this right now and I try to pull it out, it's gonna need heat to be installed because this socket is not completely round, or the port is not completely round for the ball socket. So we're gonna leave that off there, and I'm not gonna attempt to put any hands. I think that's the best thing to do for this review, because I want to get it out to you as soon as possible, just so you can see what the figure looks like and what to expect from a third-party figure. So if you like this figure and you think you might want to get it, I would say it's worth it. However, you do need heat applied, and there is defects on this third-party figure. It is well sculpted. I like it. It looks really good. It functions very good. It looks a lot like Kid Boo. I think it has a lot of potential, but there is some misses. You know, the bicep also moves the tricep and the joint itself when you swivel it on the right arm, but on the left it's okay. I guess it all varies in QC, which what you're gonna get from Tonsen. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying yes, you can't ask for perfection, but does it look perfect to you is the question. So, and with that said, this is the end of the review, and I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, thanks for watching my channel, and stay blessed, everyone. Thanks.